start with you, Frank. I know you're a father to teenagers, to amazing sons. I want you to tell us, what is this crisis? Actually, I'm giving you a burden to build a case for today's conversation. What is this boy-child crisis that we are talking about today? Is there really a crisis, and what is it?
Thank you, Emma. As Emma has told you, I'm a father of 3 boys. I'm married to a woman. I go to church and I work. When Emma asked me to come and participate in today's theme of the day, the boy-child crisis, we all agreed we are going to have a conversation. We are not going to have a presentation. We are going to share experience. But I want to ask you, why are we here? Of course, you are going to say we have come to listen to the boy-child crisis. Do we agree we have a crisis, a boy-child crisis? First of all, we need to agree. And I was thinking, what is the cause of all this? And some of the causes, if not all, is that fathers have failed to nurture their boys into men. If a father is not easily available for the boy, a lot of things are going to happen. A lot of research has been done regarding the boy-child crisis. By the way, this is a global crisis. It's not only in Uganda. If we can remind ourselves, the top social crisis, the drug abuse, spiritual confusions, teenage pregnancies, mention it. You may find that it has affected a boy child more than the girl. The reason why you are here, our young boys, and thank you the sisters who have also come to join us today. You should be proud of yourselves that you are seeing light at an early stage. And it's time for you to think about it. Why do we have this boy-child crisis? Research has been done, has been written, that a father's home, if someone grew up in a father's home, a lot of things are going to happen to the boy child. You'll find that boy is either a gangster, he'll be engaged in premarital sex. It's going to do a lot of things. Even now when you do research, when you go to prison, they are overcrowded by boys. And when you ask them, no, I stay with my mom. Yes, the fathers can be there, but are you available for your son? That's the main concern. How are you preparing yourself to have a family? Again, I shared with Emma that some of us who are parents, we are getting disappointed. That's why we are trying our level best to try and see maybe our boys can live a better life. In general, readership in boys has totally gone down. Totally gone down. If you can reflect within our homes, the kind of leadership you are playing in your home, you may find you are not doing a lot in your very own home. And the leadership starts from home. I hope we agree with that. We have got boys who cannot even fix a tire, who cannot even advise on how to maintain a garden, who cannot even fix a bulb in the house. The best they can do is to immediately call an electrician, somebody to fix it for them. And these are boys who are with big bodies and the boys who speak well, good English, better than me. But they are not properly groomed to handle certain responsibilities at a particular time. Believe me, if you don't take leadership right from your home, it will be very hard for you to be uh, to be a CEO of any sort. What am I trying to say? For you who are here, I beg you, when you leave this, try as much as possible when you go home, try to look that you are a leader in your own capacity. Those who stay with a parent, try to show them you are a leader. I have families, sometimes they ask you to come and talk to their boys. And these are fathers also. You find that a father has girls and a father, there are boys in the family. But you find that even the father is struggling to identify a hair among the boys. But when you find a girl is more well organized, not saying that we should be in a competition, but a boy is supposed to take a lead in each and everything. And this is biblical. Sorry to bore a bit. I know most of you may not be reading Bible so much. So a boy was always groomed to be a leader, right from our tradition. But you find that we can't, those guys are looking for boys, they are looking for husbands, but they are struggling. Some of them, since they have the money, they end up staying alone. But still, they also face challenges. A home without a father, it is also becoming something difficult for them. I can give you an example. Last time I was at a primary school where my boys go. My boy was standing for prefect. I asked the headmaster, who is the head prefect? He told me, can you imagine, in the entire school, it's only the girl who came up to be the head prefect. And she didn't have any competitor. I said, what is this? How can boys allow that to really happen? We've never had all those kind of, how can a woman, it's good to be a leader, yes, but how can you just leave it like that? I also went to a secondary school. I also had a similar chat with the headmistress there. She tells me the girl child is taking over everything. They are now even pushing boys, trying to help them organize themselves. They are the one who's pushing them in relationships. So there is a decline in boys as far as leadership is concerned. There is a lot of research which has been done. Even in education performance, girls are continuously superseding boys. I'm not saying they shouldn't, but we shouldn't be left. We shouldn't be left behind. In summary, for now, I request boys to reflect on what they can do to better their lives. And it all starts with the leadership, personal leadership. Create a change in your life, even when you go back. Those who are parents, try to show your parent that you're a leader. Try to be more vocal. Try to be more responsible. Try to show them, yes, you can manage. Don't leave even boys now these days know how to cook, but some of you may not even be willing to cook. I'm sorry I'm going into basics because I'm a parent and I've talked to a number of boys and I feel there is a lot of gaps which must be closed sooner than better. And the purpose also of this is to help you become better fathers. I know most of you are not going to join priesthood or, you are going to get married. But what kind of father do you want to be? What kind of children? Start to plan now. Start to plan now. Choose your partners wisely. It's good to be in a relationship, but you can delay it a bit as you organize yourself. So that by the time you go into it, you are somewhat prepared. You may not prepare yourself 100%, but at least be somewhere. Discover yourself. What kind of life do you want? I've talked to a number of boys. You ask a boy, and these are quite big boys. This time they name themselves, I'm a big boy, and But you try to engage them and see, what do you want to become? You are studying. The boy doesn't have. Others will say, I think my dad will choose for me a course.
Yeah. Thank you very much for interrupting you just in time.